My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2, and this is a little bit more serious compared to the other 4 or 5 videos that I've just done. Plus, I have to go get my niece off the bus. I'm a strong believer that you should never lie to your child. And I know a lot of people aren't down with what I'm about to say, or could care two shits of what I'm about to say, and yes, I have a foul mouth. So children, you probably shouldn't be watching this video unless your parents have had this talk with you about always telling them the truth. In turn, they should always tell you the truth. My dad, when he was alive, once told me, because I did something, I don't know what the hell it was I did, and no, I didn't get an ass whooping for it, because I did tell him the truth. So, I'm a strong believer that you should always tell your kids the truth. Now, I'll tell you, when this other incident happened with me and my dad, it was all about a fucking toy that I didn't get to get. My dad explained to me that he couldn't afford to get me the toy. He didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't lie. He didn't promise me that he would get it later. What he said was, Jimmy, I can't get it for you right now. You will get it. It will take some time. But you will get it. Right now, we need to take care of your needs. You need to eat. You need to have clothes on your back. You need to have shoes on your feet. You need to have a roof over your head, which is why you can't get the toy right now. Long and short was, Dad was poor as fuck, and bills need to be paid. I like watching TV. Dad has to pay the electric bill and the cable bill. That's a double whammy. I like to eat while I watch TV. So that's a fourth wall, breaking through a fourth wall, because Dad has to cook food, plus he has to pay for food to cook the food so that I can eat the food while I watch TV, which he has to pay for the electricity so that the TV could work, which means he has to pay for cable so that we can actually watch the TV shows that we watch. Boom. Anyway, I don't think that you should lie to your children because of the simple fact that a child actually has a better chance knowing the truth than knowing a lie. It's kind of like to tell your child if they're adopted or not. Now, some kids have purity common sense and know that if mom and dad are white and I'm black or I am Asian or Mexican or whatever and I don't match them, it's pretty much a given that I'm thinking that they probably know they're adopted. And there's nothing wrong with being adopted. Nothing. You know, you're in a family that could take care of you because your original family could not. That doesn't make you no less family. It just means you have attenuating circumstances. Now, I tell you this because, to be honest, I don't think that you should ever lie to a child for the simple fact that you don't want the child to come back to you or at you angrily when they learn the fucking truth. Why put yourself through all that when you can just tell the child the truth? Son, I don't have any money right now. I can't afford to get you that, but when I have money, that will be the first thing on my to-do list, providing that nothing else comes up and screws that up. If you get sick and have to go to the hospital, Daddy has to pay for that. So you don't get your brand new Nikes. And personally, I don't think kids should be wearing Nikes until they get into like the 7th or 8th grade anyway. But, you know, I know kids are cruel. So you kind of need to try to keep them up, because I was picked on a lot because I was poor. I'm still poor. I don't get picked on as much now because my fists do work. But for the most part, you know, you have to consider that kids are cruel. But if you tell the truth to your child, then at least your child has a leg up on the rest of the people. Kids, stop watching the video from this point on, please. I have decided, if I live long enough to have children, that I'm going to have the talk about Santa Claus. Santa Claus was a real person. He did not have 9 magical reindeers with one having a fucking magical red nose. That's all entertainment. In real life, I'm Santa Claus. Or your wife's Santa Claus. I don't think you should lie to children. But I also should think that you should sit down and tell your child, look, there's no Santa Claus, but here is what you're going to do. You're not going to ruin Christmas for everyone else just because you know the truth. You're going to go in and you're going to pretend like there's a fucking Santa Claus. And you're going to live like that every day until you guys are old enough to not live like that. Simple as that. And most kids are down to earth and won't ruin Santa Claus for anybody. Because I was told, I think I found out by the time I was like 11 or 12, because I caught Santa Claus, which was like my mom and my dad. But, you know, prior to that, I had no clue. Had suspicions, but I never had any clue. And the dead giveaway was when I asked for a second drum set and never got it. Alright? So then I knew that there was no Santa Claus. Because then I would ask my mom for a fucking set of drums. I asked my dad for a set of drums. And I never got another set of drums. Never. Never got another drum set. Ever. And that kind of hurt my feelings because I really wanted that second drum set. I never got it. So, there you go. Kids, you can come back in the room now. I honestly believe that, you know, if you tell your kid the truth and prepare them for the cruelties of the real world, then you'll have a better chance of your kid being more open and honest with you and telling you the truth about things that you don't really want in your head, but you have them anyway. Things like sex and drugs and rock and roll. I'm James Williams. You just come for number 2. I hope I made things a little bit crystal clear for you. This is 6 minutes of your life you can't get back. Be seeing you.